English language learners tend to, as a whole in the United States, be more at a risk of living in poverty than people who are born and raised in the United States and also native English speakers. So the idea behind this program is to really present refugee students with, we say, the knowledge, skills, and mindset. Obviously, the majority of that comes from within, but a big problem that we've noticed is that the students just don't necessarily know what opportunities are available to them. So College Jump was started by AmeriCorps through the Maryland, D.C. Campus Compact. So it's a partnership between UMBC and BCCC Refugee Youth Project. So the heart of the program is this one-on-one mentoring relationship. So all of our mentors in the program are current UMBC undergraduate students. And once a week, they will travel to the home of their mentee and work with them on a wide variety of things.
Mostly we're focusing on the SAT prep right now because we have SAT coming up. So we've done most of like the college general stuff, but since he's a junior, we've been doing SAT prep. So we do vocabulary, just common vocab.
And it's helped me to know and like take from the vocabulary the SAT and write the sentences and read from the sentences. But it helped me improve my skill. And
then we also do like admin stuff, anything that he wants to talk about, whether it's like questions about Patterson that he wants help with as far as a counselor or a homework assignment, or maybe even a letter he got that he didn't understand. And then usually his mom will ask me to stay for coffee or something of that nature.
Our mentors and mentees, like I said, the things that they do together, it's while we do provide a foundation for what those activities can include, it really is individual and up to the mentor to decide. We say our three foci are exploration, application, and preparation. College can mean so many different things. College can mean community college, it can mean a 4-year degree, it can mean a certificate program. There's a lot of different approaches that you can take. And so we're really just trying to make students more aware of their options and provide them with support to develop and then follow the path that they design.
For me, I think College Jump is a really good thing. You know, it's my senior year. I also have to like apply for college, and I really don't know how to like do everything.
The fact that I have to go back to applying to college is a scary factor, but also teach someone the things that I just knew growing up, like what is a transcript and what is a GPA, things that you take for granted, but you have to explain them to someone who doesn't understand that, who didn't grow up with that system. So I think it's a really amazing program to really encourage people to go to college and achieve their dreams and give them a fresh start in this country that they're now calling their home.
We have another mentor-mentee match that after they're finished, sometimes they'll go out and play soccer together. It's not really related to college access, but it's nice to see that they're forming a relationship on top of all of the hard work, because we do want our mentors and mentees to have a relationship with one another. We want the mentee to see the mentor as someone they can go to with their questions and concerns.
Basically what we work on is looking at colleges, looking at the SATs, you know, the academic side, but he's also a really good soccer player. So we also have to look for colleges that have good soccer and good education. So it all depends on how the next year plans out and how his SATs go. And then we can plan more after that.
For John, we need an emotion for John. What emotion do you want to see John portray?
I think that it's really important to also bring the students to campus on occasion, because it's a lot easier to imagine yourself as a college student when you are physically standing on a college campus surrounded by other college students. I also think that programs of this nature can be at risk of making college seem overly difficult, kind of tedious and boring, just because the college application process is not a fun one. So I think it can be really helpful to see that there's multiple sides to college, because college isn't just about taking the classes that you need for your career. It's about growing as a person. So, and that's another thing, we try to have the mentors talk to their students about applied learning. You can get involved in research, internships, service opportunities, study abroad. And I think that a lot of those things become more apparent when you're physically on a campus, experiencing or seeing them.
I want to be happy. Like, if I be happiest, that's I have plan. And my plan is being a psychology and doctor, and the second one is engineering. Like, I would like to be in 2 majors. I want to have 2 majors.
New told me one time that she couldn't be a doctor because she was a woman, and I told her that's not true. That's something that you can totally be, especially in the U.S.
Back in my country where I live in it's not city. It's like a small village, small town. I could say not like a village, but it's a small town. There's no hospital in the village, only a clinic. I really want to become a doctor because of I could say that experience motivate me to become a doctor.
In terms of numbers, we would like to see every single one of our 12th graders to have at least submitted an application, to have at least been accepted somewhere, even if it's a community college. I think our overall goal is to make sure that students are given the support that they want, that they're aware of the different opportunities, and that they're equipped to make the proper decisions for themselves, and that they feel they have a path to actually make that happen. But then, of course, the long-term goal, ideally, we would love to see the refugee communities start to, as a whole, pursue higher education more, and then it'll benefit the wider community.